Hello, it's Daniel from Frontify's design team, and today I would like to show you how you can streamline your design workflow with the help of Frontify and the Sketch plugin. So what is Frontify? Frontify is the all-in-one brand management software for increasing brand consistency, efficiency, and design collaboration. Providing clarity in an otherwise complicated brand world, it's where powerful brand experiences are created and shared, a single source of truth. And how this looks in detail, I'm going to show you in this short video. With the plugin that we developed, we saw three typical challenges that occur in the design process. The first one is creating consistent brand experiences. With the plugin, you will have access to your living brand guidelines and all the assets from Frontify within your favorite design tool. You'll be able to collaborate and sync your creation process. We provide version-controlled file sharing. Your source files are all stored in Frontify projects, and you can open source files stored within Frontify directly in your Sketch program. And last but not least, everyone knows this, we make it easier to share and get feedback on your designs. You can invite team members to give feedback and review your work. And you can upload your artboards to different folders within your Frontify workspace. So in this short illustration, you are able to access brand assets that are stored within guidelines and Frontify. You can synchronize your Sketch source files between Frontify and your local computer, your local hard drive, and you can upload artboards to Frontify. If you want to test how Frontify and Sketch works together, you can go to frontify.com to sign up for a 14-day trial if you don't already have an account, and you can also download the Sketch plugin from our website, which is free. So currently I've opened up the project. It's a demonstration project. I'm working on this mono brand website, and I can access the Frontify plugin from the plugins menu, and it opens up. You see it here. This is the window of the plugin, and first of all I would need to log into my Frontify account. In this case we have monobrand.frontify.com. Need to authorize it. I have been logged in before, so no need to log in again. In this case, I can authorize the app to access Frontify. Now it's done, and you actually see now the content of the plugin. With the plugin, you be able to access your different accounts. If you're, for example, working in an agency, you have maybe multiple clients that use Frontify, or you have multiple client projects on Frontify, and you can access your different projects. So if I go here, I can select the brand I'm working on the project. I'm currently working on this web design project. And in the lower part, you'll find these three tabs: artboards, sources, and brand assets. So what's this about? Artboards is actually representing all the artboards you have in your current Sketch file, which you are able to upload to a Frontify project. The source files lets you synchronize source files between Frontify and Sketch. You see I have one source file that I have just recently synchronized. That's the monobrand UI library. It's actually a Sketch file that I use as a library file. So you're also able to share libraries with your team via Frontify and have them synchronized and versioned on Frontify. And via the brand assets, you'll be able to access information on your brand which is stored in your style guide. So I see these different colors, for example, I can access here in the plugin. I can add those to the document, or as global colors, for example. And I can And I can also access the typography information from the style guide. Here I can download the fonts that are hosted on Frontify's platform, and I can access the information definition of different styles that have been done in the style guide. Let me quickly show you how this looks actually on the platform itself. So I can open the style guide from here if I need more information on how to use those things. And now I'm on the Frontify platform and was directly guided to the monobrand style guide, brand hub. So this, what you see here, is the cover page of monobrand style guide, like a portal to the different areas of the style guide and the style guide itself. And here you see different pages and sections, information on how you can work with the brand. The colors, you see these different color definitions here, and these are the colors I can then also access in the plugin. And for example, the typography information, here are different styles defined. And here are website typo styles. Those are the ones I can also access via the plugin. And all other informations on how to treat the brand and its assets. And this is the style guide part of Frontify. If I go to projects, I'm coming to the workspace, and you see within the projects I have two different within the workspace I have two different projects. One is the web design project I'm currently working on. The other one is the campaign assets. Yes. So let me go back to Sketch and show you some typical use cases. So the first one might be that you started working with a file which is not synchronized to Frontify. You want to make sure that it's on the platform, that you can share it and it's version controlled. So I can add the current file, monobrand website, to Frontify. I just want to make sure that I upload it to the right folder, so I can upload it to web design, sketch source files. That's the correct folder. And now I can add the current file. And I'm going to be informed how this actually works. So the sketch file will be moved to your Frontify project folder, which is a folder on your local machine. We can only track changes if you check out the file using the Frontify plugin. So you should always use the plugin to open and download or push and pull changes to Frontify. Yes, that's actually what it says in point 3. So I now move the file to Frontify and I add it to Frontify. It's now uploading, and if I go back to the workspace in the browser, you see there's a sketch source files folder. There's the monobrand UI library I was checking out earlier. And it's a rather large file, has a lot of large images inside. Not there yet. Yeah, here we go. So let me just head back to the... If I reload, you see the sketch file is now synced to Frontify. If I go one level up, you see I got my source files, and I have already uploaded some of my designs to the shared workspace. So the first case is I can sync my files to Frontify. If I'm working on it, other designers who have also access to the file through the plugin are going to be informed that it's currently opened by me, that I'm currently working on, to minimize the risk of conflicts that two people are working at the same time on the same file. And yes, now it's in Frontify, so next thing I would typically do, I would go to my artboards over here and see here are the different artboards that have been uploaded by myself, like just some minutes ago. And I also see here in this case, one of those artboards has a comment from a colleague maybe. So I can click on this link, which opens up the artboard in Frontify, and I see the comment that my colleague Gabriella made. Daniel, let's change the headline to the correct H1 headline, which is Playfair. So I have uploaded this design here, and my colleague has already checked what I've done, and it seems like I have taken the wrong font in my design. So let me go back to the design that's about this page here. So it seems like I've used the wrong font here. So I can select the font here now, and I can go to my brand assets. And as I've shown you before on Frontify, there have been made some different typo styles definitions, and I can now just apply this style to the selected object in my sketch artboard. So that's it. I think it's the right headline now. Headline H1 using Playfair. Let me check. Yeah, it's Playfair. So next thing I have to do, I have to upload this file again. So I can go here to the panel, click on upload. It's uploading this file now. And I can jump to its location on our platform. And now you see the new file has been uploaded and replaced the old version. You can go to the revisions here on the left side. You see there have been two revisions. One is this one I've done about 45 minutes ago. And now after Gabriella has given me the feedback, I've uploaded the latest version. And I can go to the comments, go to your feedback and say, okay, I've done this, and I mark her comment as resolved. Now it's done. Yeah, so I can go back here now, save the changes I have done, go to my sources now. And you see I've done some changes, currently working on this file, that's me myself, and it's indicating that I've done some changes that needed to be uploaded or pushed to Frontify. Now I'm going to push my changes, and yeah, the file gets synchronized, and the latest version of this sketch file is then also available on the Frontify platform. Okay, I'm back. Meanwhile, the Monoprint website source file has been synchronized to Frontify. Took some seconds, had large images inside. So let me show you how you get your library files into Sketch and synchronize those. There has been done a library file which was available on Frontify. I've downloaded it. I am currently having the file locally. So if I go to my Finder, let me go here, reveal in Finder, that's the fastest thing. You see there is the Sketch source files folder has two different these different files inside. And to add them as a library file, I have to go to Sketch, choose libraries, and just go to my Finder and just take this library sketch file that is hosted on Frontify and put it as a library into my libraries here. Done. So if I now want to use elements from this one, for example, maybe I would need some button somewhere, I can go here and say, okay, Monoprint UI library buttons, primary button gold, and push it here. So, and if I do changes now to this library file, so I'm double clicking this symbol from the library, I open in the original document, maybe I need to do some changes, I can do them here. Let's just do some here, button gold, let's do it gold, make sure that is centered. Now if I save the library file, you see I'm going to be asked if I want to push the changes I've done to the library file to Sketch to Frontify. And if I do this now, all other designers are going to be able to download and synchronize the changes. If they open up the Frontify plugin and they browse to the corresponding project, they'll be informed that there's an update available. They can pull those changes and apply those changes to all the designs that rely on this library. So let's do this now for both. It's pushing. Yeah, that's about it. So the files are on Frontify again. I can close the UI library file. You see there I'm informed that's a library update available. I can open this and I can choose to use the new updated component. And it's done. So this was just a quick intro of what your design team can do when working with Frontify and the Sketch plugin. Like I said in the beginning of the presentation, you can download the plugin from our website. You can also sign up for a trial account for Frontify. You'll be able to set up a style guide, create projects, and check out how this might work for you. So I hope this short video was helpful, and I wish you a nice day.